Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to be with all of you today. My name is Karessa Paulino, and I am the Director of Strategic Initiatives at the Santa Clara County Office of Education. Next slide, please. Okay, so we are now in the peer learning portion of our community of practice. As was mentioned at the top of the meeting, it is clear from various types of feedback and discussions that we've received in the past few months that there is a lot of interest for deeper dives and more technical assistance around available funding sources to support school-based behavioral health services. Today's community of practice marks the launch of our series on blending and braiding funding sources. Each session will provide background information on a specific funding source and spotlight a COE or LEA demonstrating its practical application. So throughout the series, we aim to support COEs in advancing their approach to envisioning how blended and braided funding can support their vision for student behavioral health and identifying the key conditions necessary to achieve that vision. So in a moment, we'll hear from Michael Lombardo, who will provide an overview of funding sources that support behavioral health services in schools. He'll then spotlight how these funding strategies are being implemented in practice with insights from Jessica Pozos of Mount Diablo Unified School District. We recognize that everyone is at different stages in their sustainability journey, and we want to acknowledge that. Our goal today is to foster peer learning that illuminates possibilities and practical approaches in this work. So Michael and Jessica will kick us off with their joint presentation. We will then have a short break after that presentation. When we return from the break, we will go into breakout rooms for our peer learning discussion. Returning from breakout rooms, we will share key takeaways, again, by using Slido. Before the Q&A, we'll take time for feedback to better understand what topics you'd like to explore in future sessions and how we can best support you in this space. As an adjustment for our February COP, we've moved the feedback session before the Q&A to ensure there is dedicated space for your input on shaping future COPs. Additionally, Michael and Jessica will be available during office hours on February 21st, because we don't have one on Valentine's Day, February 14th, to answer any follow-up questions. And to help structure our Q&A, we ask that you submit any questions that may come up during the presentation via the Google form that will be dropped in the chat, and these will help guide our discussion.